Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this little video to show you some tangible things that you can do to increase your online presence by better utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile so that you can bring in more leads and dominate the front page of the Google results. So I did a search here on Plumber Charlotte NC, and this is the results page that comes up. Since 90% of the people never click past past page one and will choose a business from this first page, it's important for you guys to have yourself listed in as many places on this first page as possible to get the most amount of clicks. So the page consists of three different parts. The top section here is the paid advertisements, so you need to be paying Google to get into that section. The second section here is known as the Google Map Pack. And this section always consists of 3 or 4 businesses. And to become one of those 3 or 4 businesses, it's based on the strength of your Google Business Profile. The profile is free to set up with Google, and for it to be a strong profile, you're going to need to do a couple things. One is to fill out the profile completely by filling in your business name, address, phone number, hours of operation, description of what your business does, services that you provide, as well as having good customer reviews and responding to those reviews timely, as well as uploading some photos periodically to the profile. So the second thing that you can do to strengthen the profile is you want to have your business listed in as many online directories as possible, or at least be in more directories than your competition is, and you want to try to beat them by about 100 or so registries. So online registries are things like Yelp.com, Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Nextdoor.com, and so forth. So there's thousands of directories out there. It just takes some time to go out to those sites and enter in your business information. So on those sites, you're going to just need to enter in your business name, phone number, and address. So the more times Google sees that your business listed out on these other internet directories, the stronger it's going to make your Google Business Profile and get you into this map pack. Okay, and then the third section of the results page is known as the organic listings. And so sometimes you see those online directories show up in this section, but you eventually get down to actual websites that businesses have out there. And Google will put you into this section based on the strength of both your content and your backlink profile. So just look here, you can see the #1 ranked plumbing site in Charlotte is Queen City Plumbing. So we're going to compare your site to their site in terms of content and backlinks. All right, so let's take a look at your site first here. Your site, I notice, has a lot of content on it. You actually have more content on your site than your competitor, Queen City Plumbing, does. You have about 1,200 words on here. Google is looking for 1,500 to 2,000 words for you to be considered an authoritative site or an expert in this niche. But that kind of depends a little bit. That number can depend based on the competition and what they have. So, in terms of Queen City Plumbing, you do have more content than them. I did not go and look at some of the other stronger websites out there to see what kind of content they have. But you might want to consider increasing your content up about 500 words or so. The second thing about content, besides the number of words that Google is going to look for and it's going to boost your ranking, is what kind of keyword phrases you use. Keyword phrases are just the phrases that you want your business to be found for. So, you want the phrases that you embed into your content to match what a internet searcher would be searching for if they were looking for a plumber, say, in the Charlotte market. So I use a tool here called Ahrefs to analyze some of the analytics behind the website. So here's your website, and I can see here that you are currently ranking for 585 keywords. So if I click into that, these are the keyword phrases that you are ranking for. So obviously you're ranking, that tells you the position of where you rank in the organic listings. So you're ranking first if someone were to Google your name specifically with HVAC. And you're ranking in the top 10, which is page 1 for, again, your name with the plumbing term associated with it. What I don't see a lot of here is what's known as Google Business Profile. It's known as local buyer intent keywords. This one actually is here. because it references both the service that you provide, gas leak repair, as well as the location you provide at Greensboro. Same with this one, heat pump service in Charlotte, North Carolina. So those are the kind of phrases that you want to embed into your content as much as possible. You want your content to be dense with those kinds of phrases that you want to be found for. So if you were looking to expand your plumbing business in Charlotte, you would want to have different variations for how somebody might search for a plumber in Charlotte. So now let's flip over to Queen City Plumbing's analytics. Here they are, Queen City Plumbing. If you look at them, they are currently ranking for 211 keywords. And their profile is going to show you that they are ranking specifically for buyer intent keywords. They are clearly looking to be at the top of the Google results page for when anybody is looking for a plumber in the Charlotte area. They have all the different variations for how they might type it in there. And you can see they are ranking in the top 5 for all of those keyword phrases. One thing to note here is the volume, the number of searches per month that each of these phrases is being searched for. So you can see here like Plumber Charlotte NC is being searched for 800 times per month on average. So when you add all those together, that's a lot of searches every month for people looking for plumbers in Charlotte. And if you can imagine, if you're looking to expand, you can just imagine, if you got 10% of that volume, what that would do to your revenue and ultimately your bottom line. So that is pretty cool. That it's a good opportunity for you if you were to increase your content and embed those keyword phrases into it. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, which will increase the strength of your ranking in the organic section, is backlinks. So let me just flip back over to your page here. I can see you have 694 backlinks coming from 62 referring domains. Just to explain that, so backlinks are just simply links from other sites over to your site. They provide legitimacy in Google's eyes to your website because they act as kind of an endorsement of your site by other sites. So the more sites that are linking over to you, the more Google sees you as kind of an authority in the space. And so looking at your competitor, they have 1,200 backlinks coming from 78 referring domains. So they have more backlinks than you do. Quantity is important on backlinks, but so is quality. So you want your links to be coming from strong sites or sites that Google views as a strong and trusted site. You also want them to be coming from relevant sites. So if it was coming from like a pizza restaurant, that wouldn't be as relevant as if you were getting a link from, say, like a plumbing blog or another HVAC company or something like that, or HVAC blog. So hopefully that information was helpful. But just to recap, you want to be on this first page as much as possible because, as I showed you, there were like a couple thousand probably searches per month for plumbers in Charlotte area. So you could be paying to get in that top section, advertising with Google, or you could be strengthening your Google business profile here so you could get into the map pack. And again, you can strengthen it by optimizing your profile as well as having your business listed in as many online directories as possible. And then thirdly, you want to increase the strength of your actual website by including more content, embedding the keyword phrases into it, and building backlinks from quality sites over to your site. I hope that was helpful. If you need any help doing any of that, if you would like any help, I'll leave my contact info in the email. You're more than welcome to take these strategies and implement them yourselves. Other than that, have a great day.